Hello, friends. Welcome to Culture Cast. My name's Mike. I am here with my co-host and cohort and best buddy in life, Giles McCoy.
What's up,
The
everybody?
the Giles McCoy.
At the Giles McCoy at some places, but not all places.
You would think it'd be easier to change this shit, right? Like we right off the bat, like that's something that grinds my gears. That's what we should do is a some things that grinds my gears segment. They should literally make it easier to change URLs and handles without either having you not be able to do it at all or making you jump through 10,000 hoops. I don't understand this
Yeah, the,
garbage.
the thing that annoys me right now is on Instagram, someone somehow has my name taken. So at Giles McCoy, but so I can't change my handle to that. But at the same time, if you look for that used name, there's not a page for it. There's not an account for it. So if you go to Instagram/Giles McCoy, this can't be found. But when I try and swap my account to it, it says, "Oh no, somebody's got that already."
No. That's not even possible.
It is possible.
Hold on.
Go look and
Okay,
see.
if you can find it, I would I would offer them money for it. Like be like, "Hey, I'll give you $100 for your stupid handle."
I can't. There's nowhere to go to. There's no account.
That's not even what?
Sorry, this page isn't available.
Did they just did,
They just hate me.
they just don't like you?
They really hate
Hold on,
me.
let me see if I can change one of my names to. I won't obviously I won't push yes, but just
See
have
if you
to.
can get the
Yeah,
check
yeah, yeah.
mark.
Giles MCCOY, right?
Mm-hmm.
A user with that username already exists. That is funny. No, I mean it's sad, but it's
Yeah, it's funny
interesting.
sad. It's not funny,
So,
haha, it's funny.
so
Oh.
yeah, like maybe they messed up and they canceled their account and you should just well, good luck
Yeah,
contacting
good luck with
Instagram.
that. I should just
Yeah.
contact Instagram. How?
It's about as easy as contacting YouTube, right?
Yeah,
Or not
or
YouTube,
Facebook.
no, Facebook. YouTube actually after the whole pandemic, YouTube became a little bit more accessible. But but no, yeah, like for just us, for nobody's there's no concierge. I wonder what happens if like a celebrity has an issue or someone with like 50 million followers has an issue. Who do they contact? They
They just
probably
post up on
they
Instagram and
probably
say,
they
"Instagram is
probably
screwing with me, everybody."
yeah, and they come running or they just have Zuckerberg's number on speed dial.
Yeah, dude, if you got 50 million followers, they know who you are.
Hmm.
You are on their super short list.
Oh man, sorry I'm
You
late,
and I
guys.
are both on their long list, though.
I yeah,
Yeah,
long
we have
list.
enough followers on Instagram to be listed in the top Instagram accounts list now.
Well, dude, they've made it so easy to get followers now. It's kind of losing its value.
I I don't know that I necessarily agree with that.
Oh,
I mean
dude,
we got them, but dude, there are a lot of people out there that don't have it.
pretty soon you're gonna see everybody running around with 100,000 followers. It's one of those things where I felt I got them so easily and so quickly that it felt cheap to me, right? Like I spent the last 3 years curating this beautiful Instagram account, out of people that wanted to be there, and then here come reels, just stomping into the like kick the door open and stomping into the living room with their muddy shoes on, and they just steal the show, right? And now everybody's doing reels. Only a select few are still like doing the photo thing. I'm gonna start doing the photo thing just because I don't care, and I like the photo thing.
I posted a photo today.
But aside from that, I don't
Yeah,
know.
I straight up posted just a regular old photo on Instagram today, and let me see
I'll be honest.
what kind of love has it gotten?
There's no platform out there that I really, really do, and I could honestly say I enjoy. I think YouTube would probably be the closest one because it's more of a resource. Like if I need to figure out, you know, how to put a comma up someone's butt in Adobe Premiere and make it dance a little bit, then yeah, YouTube has something. There's a video for that. So I that's YouTube's super helpful when it comes to stuff like that. But as far as like enjoyment and going somewhere to like, I don't know, create a community or talk to other people, or like we used to have chat rooms where you could go and meet people and talk about similar interests, not in like a romantic way, just in a hey, let's geek out about audio way. But I don't know, that still I'm sure exists somewhere, but it's not marketed right.
The
you
world
know
is different now.
it
Maybe
really
that's in
is.
Discord.
I don't like it.
Yeah, maybe it's Discord. I don't know. Um, but
Discord has its uses, but I don't know.
I don't know,
Maybe
dude. I
maybe
posted up
Reddit.
that photograph and it got 8 whole likes.
What's that?
I said I posted that photograph up and it got 8 whole likes.
On
8.
Instagram?
Yeah, it's 8. Man, I just whopping 8.
That's because you're not a female.
Says who?
The females in the world of hi-fi
I'll call myself female if I can get a
females
billion
in the
views.
world of hi-fi get a lot more likes than males. And I want that whole female male thing to stop because they get concessions when it's where it's worth it, where I want concessions. They can have my pay. They can have everything else. I want to be treated nice.
You'll never be treated nice.
I know I won't. I won't.
No,
It's really good.
because I'm going to be mean to you forever.
I don't know. You're a misogynist. A Mike
On that note, let's move on to the content at hand.
A misogynist.
The season finale.
I love making you cringe.
I just like to stay monetized.
Misogynist is not a thing. It's for me it is because I go through it every day. But okay, season finale. This is what happens when I go to sleep and wake up. Season finale was shit. You know what I'm saying? Like it was not good. Like because I wanted so this bullshit they just went through. I wanted them to handle all this in episodes 7 and 8 and then have a proper season ending. Because now we have to wait a year and a half to see anything, right? So I at least wanted someone to throw the first blow, aside from obviously whatever his name is, Lucerys, dying in a horrifying way. I wanted the war to kind of start already, so that way we kind of have a form of reference of what's going to like a foreshadowing for the next season. Right. What do you think?
So this whole season was it's like it didn't tell a story. It was just like it's setting up for a story that's going to come.
Yeah.
And it was fun to watch everything, but man, it's just I don't know. It's not as compelling to me as Game of Thrones was. But maybe I'm looking at that through the lens of nostalgia. I don't know, because it's been a long time now. But this was just all set up, right? And man, this last episode, I feel bad for Rhaenyra because she finds out her father died, and then she loses her baby, and then her son gets killed. I mean, this is like back to back to back horrors for this poor woman. And she was trying to be good,
she was trying to, within her fellowship, she was trying to run it like Viserys would have. And that is what was frustrating the shit out of Daemon, which is why he choked her. He was just frustrated, nothing personal.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where, you know, Damon was frustrated enough because Viserys never listened to him, but now he has this daughter that people are actually recognizing as queen, and he sees where she's being weak emotionally. So, which is good that at the end, she kind of shows that face like, hey, like it's party time, right? But I don't know. It's like they're
I don't know.
too. It's like her.
Amon, I just he has flipped fully over into the okay. He was a dick before, but now he's just horrible murderer, evil.
Well, in his defense, he didn't mean to do it. Like he was genuinely distraught that that happened because he knows the
I don't
consequences.
buy it, man.
He knows the
Sure,
consequence. You saw it in his face, dude. He knows he knows like, okay, this is where I realized I effed up. You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? Like this happened. Regardless, both dragons did what they wanted to do. That was it. And neither children were in charge of their dragon correctly. So I don't know. I don't
Dude,
know. But
he has to die now.
well, blood and cheese are gonna take care of it. All right. Or what was it? Was it blood and cheese or was it yeah, it was.
Something in cheese.
It was blood and cheese, yeah.
But he's got to go. I mean, that's just
Well, blood and cheese are gonna do their best.
he's just been he hasn't been reined in. People have been letting him go crazy. Alicent doesn't know how to control her children. I mean, not at all.
You got one that's just a I don't know what to call him. He's just a deviant. A
Yeah,
deviant
Aegon is just a deviant
a
degenerate,
drunken deviant is what he is. The
and
other one
Aemon
is
is a murderer now. And
yeah, Aemon's like a bloodthirsty warlord. And then who else they have? The daughter,
Helena,
the third-eyed raven over there, pretty much giving away all the secrets.
yeah, she's just like, "Ah,
And then she'll
Aunt
drop like
May."
a major spoiler without it, and nobody's like really listening to her because it's all babbling bullshit. But she'll drop like a huge spoiler. She dropped a spoiler about Aemon losing his eye. She dropped a spoiler about the dragon blowing up, coming through the floors. Which brings me back to the beginning of the episode. Damon flat out asked Rhaenys, "Why didn't you just burn them all to death?" Which was what we were asking last season, and I told you what the reasoning was. It wasn't her place. She didn't want to start that war, and I'm like thinking, start that war. You would have finished it right there.
Yeah,
There
I
would
mean,
be
they started it. They freaking jailed her, and they were
right.
about to murder her. They
Yes.
wouldn't have
So
held their hand.
I would have burnt them all to a crisp, every last one of them.
Yeah, I'm surprised the dragon had the only time in the show when the dragon didn't just say, "Oh, I think they should die," and right?
Yeah, why didn't the dragon just go on his own on that one?
Yeah.
If a
Well,
dragon would
I
have used
think
his judgment.
I think this foreshadows the whole dragon war thing. The dragons are just going to go crazy and just
Dude,
ravage.
who's that new dragon that Damon was singing to? That guy looked pretty mean.
Yeah, the big one.
Can he have two? Like, I don't understand. He has that red one, which is pretty badass.
I don't know. Maybe he can have two.
But he knows that he needs more than one or two to win a war. Like, they got to have a grip. He's been like guarding these eggs forever too.
Yeah. Well, all we know is that in 170 years or whatever it is, I forget the amount of time, there are no more dragons.
Yeah, and then Khaleesi bursts 3 of them.
And then 2 of them die.
Do they?
2 of them
Oh, yeah,
die.
yeah.
In, right?
One survives, yeah.
Yeah, the one that carries her off, and the other one of them gets chopped down by the lance or whatever from the frozen guys, and then I forget, the other one I think fights that one and gets killed.
I don't know, man. I'm ready for the Jon Snow series now. Like, this was okay, but I'm more excited for the Jon Snow series because we get to see all our favorites back again. Hopefully, I don't know. Let's see if there's been any new developments in that arena.
Yeah, outside of that, this episode was just all about getting Rhaenyra ready to fight the war, right? And they brutalized her in every way possible.
Yeah.
I don't know, I didn't really care for it. The whole Luceres or whatever, when they killed him off, that just
Oh, dude. So people are gonna have to wait. It looks like the 2 years before we could see a House of the Dragon season 2.
why
And
are they
the show will not begin filming until 2023, meaning we're looking at a 2024 release date. But what about all of the other Game of Thrones spinoffs we've heard about? Well, don't expect any of those anytime soon either. Unfortunately, at the time of this writing, this was like a couple days ago, HBO has not even officially announced the Jon Snow show. That means that despite Harrington and other people talking about it, there's a chance it could not even happen at all. Uh-oh.
they're messing with us?
It's an early development.
I wonder how the ratings are for House of the Dragon.
Oh, look at this. I would not be surprised if the Jon Snow does end up happening. That's mostly because Harrington seems very passionate about returning to the Game of Thrones franchise, and even some of the original cast members have shown interest. Emilia Clarke, who played Daenerys Targaryen, said the series was created by Harrington, and Maisie Williams, who played Arya Stark, said she was excited about the possibility.
Yeah, because none of them have anything going on.
Well, they need to fix the fuckery that they did in episode or in season 8. They need to fix that. Kill Bran and his stupid 3-eyed Raven bullshit off, and do it right. Do it how it's supposed to be. Like, give the people what they want. I'm so sick and tired of that.
All right, so House of Dragon episode 10 got 9.3 million viewers, which is the biggest HBO season finale since Game of Thrones. So plenty of views, right? There's
no doubt they're going to keep going. Yeah,
there's no way they're not going to do Jon Snow. I mean, that's the freaking moneymaker right there.
Yeah, and everybody wants it, but they want Emilia Clarke back. They want the other cast back. They want them to do it. Like I said, they want them to come in with brooms and dustpans and fix season 8.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm completely down with that.
2 years is bullshit, though. They should have had this.
That is ridiculous.
They should have had this ready to go. Like, they should either be already filming or should have been filming. They knew it was going to be a hit. You can't not know when something's going to be good.
And the story's already written for them.
Yeah. All you have to do is just write it in acting form and just do it.
Yeah. Don't make me go over there.
Dude, that is so easy. Then again, for a writer, if you really want to stick to canon, it becomes difficult because then it's really not your story you're writing. You're just kind of writing an adaptation of something that already exists. So I guess for a show writer, it's kind of like you don't have really any creative control. Maybe some little tweaks here and there, but nothing, if you want to stick by the books. But which I didn't think they were going to. I thought they were going to kind of go off in their own direction, but it looks like so far they've stuck to the books pretty.
I think they'll continue to stick by the book now. They've already done it, so I think if people want to get spoiled, they just go read the book.
Yeah, if you really want to spoil the thing, you just go read the book. Because everything that's happens. And to be honest, everybody's wondering how Daemon found out the kid was dead. So I get in the book, it says that the dragon's head and neck washes up to shore 3 days later.
Sure, yeah, because it definitely showed the chopped up dragon.
Yeah, so the dragon's head and neck washes up to the shore 3 days later, and that's how they find out. And obviously, by its wounds, they can tell, that the thing's been chomped up by another dragon. And who owns other dragons,
Yeah, who else is going to kill a dragon like that except another dragon? Some dragon.
Or a bigger dragon, a much bigger dragon. And everybody knows.
They can figure that out. I don't think that's
too over much. There has the big dragon, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that's too much to ask to figure out.
Oh, man. So have you started watching The Watcher?
No, I have not. I have not.
Yeah,
I got to catch up on Andor.
dude, that just looks bad.
Oh, I like the first 3 episodes.
So that tells me it's going to be bad. All right.
Yeah, I mean you're never gonna like the same stuff I do.
Well, you said Black Adam was meh, so I don't know. Everybody seemed to like it. Like it's gotten amazing ratings, and I haven't seen it because of your meh.
Well, you should, dude. It's totally worth watching, but I wanted more out of it. Um,
What was it lacking for the people that haven't watched it? Just let's try to keep this one spoilerish free because I haven't seen it yet.
um, there was there were no surprises. You know, it's just like, okay, this is gonna be a comic book movie, and they're introducing Black Adam because they're trying to compete with Marvel, and they're starting up uh series 1, or whatever they call it. What do they call it?
Phase one.
Yeah,
Phase
so they're
one.
starting phase 1 of the DC universe, and this is the first movie in phase 1, and they need to introduce the main characters, so they introduce Black Adam and Superman.
Good.
Yeah.
All they got to do now is flush the Pattinson's Batman down the toilet, and they can move forward happily.
I wonder what they're going to do about Batman
That's
and the
not
Joker.
well. I already heard that Batfleck is going to be coming back as Batman, but I don't think like Joker and the sparkly Batman. I don't think those two are going to be in the DC universe. I think they're going to be these little one-offs that you can go and not watch because well the Joker was good, but Batman was absolutely dreadful. I thought it was probably one of the worst, if not the worst superhero movie in my lifetime.
Yeah.
I even thought it was well, it's up there. It's up there with like Clooney's Batman. But at least Clooney's Batman was entertaining to watch because of like, Mr. Freeze, time to freeze, it had its good points, but I know you kind of enjoyed it, but there was nothing to be enjoyed, to be honest. I
Yeah,
thought
well,
that
dude, it just wasn't a superhero movie. It was They could have taken Batman out and replaced it with
anybody
uh
else.
what was that? What was that old television show that had Andy Griffith as the sleuth? Andy Griffith. It was like not McIntyre, not McClintock. Uh
Matlock? No.
Matlock. Matlock.
Was it
Yeah,
Matlock?
they could have put Matlock in there and it would have been the same thing.
Matlock. Good God, man.
Could you imagine? I'm the
No.
Batman.
No, I couldn't imagine. Well, it was just fucking disappointing, man. I had, and you know what? I kept defending him. I kept defending him, and I kept defending the movie, and I thought it was going to be good because I know Pattinson can act if he wants to. It's just Jesus. It was so poorly written for him. Like, I'm surprised he didn't just stop in the middle of the thing and say, "Hey guys, come." I mean, am I going to have a character arc? Am I going to have any kind of dialogue? Am I going to just brood around like a like a whiny little baby the whole time? Like, come on. Writing isn't that hard. I mean, if I can do it, anybody can do it. And
I think he
you
got
know,
his payday and that was it.
maybe that's the way it works. I guess I mean if someone said, "Hey, here's $10 million just to read whatever this shit's written on the page," I would do it too. Whatever.
Yeah,
Well, I don't think he made that much. Let's see how much he made. Hold on. I'm actually curious.
I'm sure it'll make us all sad.
How much did Pattinson make off Batman?
One of the big searches out there right now is House of the Dragon canceled?
After that last episode, I wouldn't be surprised. Oh my god. Okay. This makes me happier.
Uh-oh. It's
Just,
bad. Isn't it?
just get okay. If you were to guess how much Pattinson was paid to do this role, what would you say?
$5 million.
3.
3.
And it even says like people were like, "That's really low for a blockbuster," like well, supposed blockbuster, but yeah, 3 million whatever. 3 million bucks to stand around. It's not like he had to do anything really that strenuous as Batman. He didn't
Well,
do anything.
he wasn't paid $3 million. He was paid the $3 million
Yeah,
to play
no,
the Batman.
this movie actually did pretty good. Okay, who's gotten paid? You know how much? Oh my god, good god! You know how much Bale made for the trilogy?
25 million.
50 million.
Oh my god. Well, those are way better.
You know how much Affleck made? Between 10 and 20.
Jeez.
So Pattinson.
Well, J-Lo, she's
Oh my
not cheap.
god. Look at this. The who is the highest paid actor in the world?
Brad Pitt.
Hold on.
Gotta be probably Tom Cruise.
Okay, highest annual earnings. 2015 to 2020. Okay. Highest paid of 2020. This is annual earnings.
Oh, just for the year of 2020. Yeah, I can't even remember what movies came out.
Okay. The Rock is number 1 at 87.5 million. Ryan Reynolds, number 2 at 71.5. Mark Wahlberg, 58.
Dude, Mark Wahlberg is a powerhouse.
He is. Ben Affleck, 55. Vin Diesel, 54. Akshay Kumar, whoever probably Bollywood, at 48.5. And then Lin-Manuel Miranda, maybe that's, Hispanic.
Oh no, he wrote Hamilton.
45.5. Will Smith, 44.5. I hope you saved your pennies there, Will Smith, because you're gonna be on that list anymore. Okay, here we go. Highest earning actress for a single production. Good God, man. Keanu Reeves, The Matrix Reloaded and The Matrix Revolution. So Matrix 2 and 3. In the year 2003, he made 30 million off those.
Wow. He's still making money off those.
Oh wait, there's people that made more. They paid Will Smith 40 million to make King Richard.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't even want to watch King Richard.
Neither did I. Oh my god, do you know how much Robert Downey made for Captain America Civil War?
Hopefully a lot.
40.
Yeah.
For that and Avengers Age of Ultron, he made 40. Jesus Christ. Jackie Chan was paid 15 million for Rush Hour 3.
That dude earns his money though.
Oh, Johnny Depp, Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides, 35 million. Hopefully
I'm not a huge Johnny Depp fan.
I am. I think he's a good man. Tom Cruise is a heavy hitter too. This dude. These guys are all worth hundreds of millions of dollars. This is ridiculous.
Yeah.
Do you think they should get paid this much, Giles?
No, I don't think they should get paid that much.
Same with like sports players, basketball, football.
No, I don't think they should get paid that much.
That's a lot of money, Yeah.
It's a lot of money, and it can be put to better use. I mean, they could still be ultra rich with 20 million instead of 35. You know what I mean?
Yeah, even if you pay them like the Pattinson, 3 million for the movie. Like it maybe took 6 months to a year to film, and you made $3 million.
Yeah, and you don't have to do anything else for the rest of your life if you don't want to.
No,
you made your money, right?
3 million can carry you for the rest of your life if you live like a normal person.
Yeah. Dude, you don't even have to live like a normal person. You could buy a freaking $1 million house, put the other 2 million away, and live like a baller,
Mm-hmm. Just pay your utilities and stuff. But nowadays, a single family home is $1 million, so it's like good luck.
Dude, we're looking right now, and everything that we want Not that we need it or that we will buy it, but the homes that we want are all like 1.1 million,
Mhm.
and it's ridiculous.
That's what the average single family home price is. Jesus Christ. Okay. The average house price has been rising rapidly nationwide. According to the Federal Reserve Bank of St. Louis, the median home sales price is 428,700. That's an increase of 58,900 from just a year ago.
So houses that we're looking at. So this is base price, and so there's at a Chatworth or Chatfield or whatever reservoir. They're building homes there. And 2 years ago, we were looking at homes, and they were $600,000 base price new, and now they're $800,000 2 years later base price for the exact same thing. $200,000, $100,000 appreciation in 2 years. And I'm like, hey, are you guys going to drop the prices on these things since interest rates are going up and we're about to go into a recession? They're like, nah. I'm like,
Dude,
apparently I'm not buying your stupid house.
look at this. Look at this. To finance a $450,000 mortgage, you'll need to earn roughly $135,000 to $140,000 per year. We calculated the amount of money you'll need for a $450K mortgage based on a payment of 24% of your monthly income. Your monthly income should be around $11,500, for instance. In your instance, wow, yeah, $11,500. I will make that someday. I will. I promise you guys that will, and hopefully it'll come from YouTube. So please like and subscribe. But Jesus Christ, dude, not the majority of the population don't make that much, right? 70, 80,
Well,
60,
look at the median
you know,
household income now,
it's
right?
this is where it's just disparaging. It's like it doesn't match the median price
It's
of
super
housing.
discouraging. I agree.
Okay. In Colorado, the median household income, that's 2013.
No, don't look at 13. You need to look at the 21 or 22.
Yeah, I'm looking. Median, that's weekly earnings. That's fine. We can look at weekly earnings and just calculate it. Median weekly earnings of full-time workers was $1,000, $1,070 in the third quarter of 2022. So this is current, $1,000 a week, so 4,000 a month.
All right. So Colorado's in 2022 projected median household income is $75,231.
How much?
75K.
Okay, that's two people or one?
It doesn't matter. Just for all the households,
Oh,
some are
okay.
single, some are dual. The
Oh, okay.
median is 75. But I'm sure that's typically considering two people.
That's low for two people, I'd say.
Well, yeah, you got a lot of households that make 20K or whatever. It pulls it down, right?
Yeah, I guess you're right. But at 75K, or was it 70 or 75?
75.
You can't afford half of an average house.
No,
Like like with 75K,
because they said to afford the median house cost, you needed to make how much? 120,
yeah,
140?
it was 25% of your income. So what's 25? Where's my calculator? Give me a calculator.
Well, remember that's 75 is before tax and everything else. It's not your bring home.
Are you serious? Okay, that's not cool. So let's just say 75,000 after tax. Like Jesus Christ already. I mean,
So they're making 100 grand.
Let hold on. Let me put it to you this way. McDonald's is now paying $17 an hour. So $17 an hour times 40 hours a week, 680 times how many fucking weeks
52.
in the year? 52. I'm getting all that's 30. Okay, so
36,000, right?
36,000 to be a burger flipper at McDonald's. So they're calculating this media income on two burger flippers in the house. All right, so 75. Okay, let's say 75,000 times point. Is it 0.25 or 0.025? 0.25, right?
Point. What are you trying to do?
25% of 75,000.
Yeah, 0.25 times
Okay.
0.25.
Okay, so 18,750 divided by 12.
It's a little over $1,000 a
So
month.
$1,500 a month. Almost 16. So that's basically what we pay for a 2-bedroom apartment, right? So that's what these people can afford. A
Yeah,
two
that's
bed a 2-bedroom apartment in Colorado. I'm not gonna say which city because none of your guys' damn business. So in not a rich part of Colorado. That's what it is. So I don't it doesn't match, bro. Rate of
not at
pay,
all.
cost of living are two different things that don't even make any sense. And of
There's
course,
no, yeah, there's no way you're making it these days. It's just there's no way into the property market if you're not already an owner and you're not making just a ton of money. It's just it's like impossible to buy in now.
what pisses me off is that people say it'll just make more money. And that might be easy for people like you and I who are learning quickly how to create different avenues of income with this social media thing, but which is great. Every day I discover a new way to make more money, right? And it's great. It's fun. It's exciting. Most people trade their time for money. Let's be honest. Most people will
Yeah.
just trade their time for money, and you become a slave to trading your time for money. And you anticipate your raises, and you work hard for your full 5 days of paid PTO every year. That is how most people live. Most people aren't like us that I have no rules, and
Oh no, I trade my time for money too.
you're Big Daddy Kane though. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I'm very blessed with my job, and
Yeah,
and
because
I
you
love it.
you worked hard and you earned it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? You went to college, you got your degrees, you spent 15 years at another company, 10 plus years here. Like you are a success case. But the people like you are a very small percentage too.
Yeah,
You
I'm
know what
like
I'm saying?
1 in 100,000 or something.
Just like your YouTube channel and your Instagram channel, you're after you cross a certain threshold, you enter that upper echelon of just being a person, But I'd say the majority of people don't live like that. Don't have these opportunities. They're just happy working, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that if that is your choice in life, you know.
It just
But
makes it hard to own a home.
it makes it hard to do anything. Makes it hard to rent out an apartment because apartments now are asking for four times the rent. When Amanda and I were looking for an apartment, and we during the flood, right? So we got out of our other apartment, so we needed an apartment. So I'm sitting there in a hotel room, on a laptop looking for apartments, and I'm like, every place I come across, four times the amount of rent, and I'm like,
They want like 6,000 to get in.
no, they want you to be able to make that. They want you to proof of income. They want it to be 4 times the amount of rent. And rent
Oh,
was
okay.
and rent
Yeah, yeah.
was sick. Like let's say rent, like for in our example, this place didn't ask for 4 times, but let's say rent is $1,500 a month. What's 4 times $1,500 a month?
6,000.
Who like that's a lot of money.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money that and most of these places were asking 1,800, 2,000. I'm like, you want someone to make $8,000 a month and live in an apartment? No. If I made $8,000 a month, I would live in a house, or at least rent a house.
Dude, even renting, like if you rented my place now, dude, these things are going for over $3,000 a month for rental.
If you want four times the rent, that's $12,000 a month.
Dude, there are a bunch of homes up here that have for rent signs in front of them right now that have had those for rent signs in front of them for a while.
Because nobody fucking qualifies.
Yeah.
Like either the credit or your money coming in. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. The world we live in is really scary. That's why I keep telling her, I'm like, well, let's just, re-sign a lease. We'll stay another year, at least have home security for another year.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do, right?
I expect them to raise the rent here. I hope they don't raise it aggressively, but I am, and I'm actually eager to see what they propose to us because I mean we're good tenants. We don't make any noise. We pay our rent on time. It's not like there's a problem. So I'd like to see in what planet you know these landlords are in that they to see where they're at with everything,
Yeah.
because if everything's going up like crazy, it's coming. you know and that's the only cool thing about owning a house is that you have a fixed mortgage, right?
Well,
You're
if you're smart, you do.
Yeah.
If you're not smart, you got a balloon mortgage, and then you just lose your house. But yeah, no, we refied into a 15-year when rates were good, and we've got like 12 years left on this thing. So if we just parked here for 12 years, we'll pay this place off, and we could just not have a mortgage anymore. But we want something bigger and better and blah blah blah. And we might not do it, but we have dreams of things that we want to do. Like I dream of building my theater the way I want to, from the ground up, so to speak. And she wants to have a room to do her artwork and a studio. And I'd like to have like a dedicated YouTube area, and we want to have bigger spaces for the kids. And I don't know, but our oldest is 13 already, so he'll be gone to college in 4.5 years or whatever.
Hmm.
Our youngest is 11, so he's only got 7 more years. So I don't know, is it worth it to buy a big house? I don't know. It's all hard to decide. If we had a pile more money coming in, then we just do it because it wouldn't make that big of a difference. But for us, it does make a difference, right?
Yeah.
Financially, the right thing to do would be just to stay in this house, pay it off, and then be really free to do whatever we want to down the line. That would be the thing, right? I
Hmm.
don't know. We probably won't do the smart thing.
I mean, right now you're sitting on tons of equity, so right. I mean, you'd have to compare what you bought it compared to where things are at
I
now in
don't know.
cash.
We owe 200 on it, and it's worth 500 now or something.
Hmm.
Maybe 550. It's come down. It was like 600 or something stupid before. So just call it 500. So we probably have 300 in equity in it.
Hmm.
So if we
I don't
bought a
know.
$1.1 million house, we'd have to um, get a mortgage for $800,000.
Let's see how much
Go
that.
to a mortgage calculator and see what a monthly payment on $800,000, and that's considering all the down payments, everything's done, right? Because um, I don't think we need PMI, private mortgage
Good
insurance.
God, man! So on a 30-year fixed at an interest rate of what do you think your interest rate would be? This is doing 6.43.
Do that. I think that's the rate for the best credit. So probably that.
Include taxes and oh my God, include taxes and fees. How much of a down payment? Oh yeah, 200,000.
No, that's already no. That's 800,000 is after everything.
Okay.
That yeah. So
So
no
this
down
is
payment.
this is calculating it at $1 million home price with a down payment of 200,000, right?
Okay, yeah, that's fine.
Which is 20%, with a 30-year fixed 6.43 in Colorado, with a credit score of 700 to 719. Should I go up or
Ours is
down?
over 800.
Okay, 800 and up. That did nothing to the interest rate. Okay, so that's sad. Someone with 700 has the same interest rate as you. Okay, property tax is calculating at 12.5 a year. Is that right?
I don't know.
12,500. Home insurance 3,500. So yeah, whatever. I'm sure that's average in Colorado. Do you want to know how much you're paying every month?
$6,000.
$6,239
Yeah,
a month to
yeah,
live in $1 million home.
yeah.
So
And
now let's say you need
we
20% of
obviously
that.
can't pay
Two,
$6,000
4, 6, 8,
mortgage.
10. So times that by 5. No, I'm sorry. Yeah. Times that by 5, and that's how much you should be making per month. So that's 5 times 6 is start. So this is what? No, that can't be right. Hold on.
6 times 5 times 12 is the annual. 6 times 5 is 30.
So they want to be
30.
making 30 grand a month.
Yeah, 30 grand a month. So, it's 400,000 a year.
To own $1 million home.
I don't make 400,000 a year.
I don't know.
I guess we should stop dreaming and just be happy with what we got. We'll just remodel our bathrooms and be done with it.
Yeah, there you go. I'll just run the vacuum a little bit and be done with it.
All right, I think we've killed this episode with stuff that has absolutely nothing to do with anything. Although this is probably the stuff people want to hear about.
Yeah, you would think. Well, guys, if anybody ends up actually watching this episode, leave us a comment in the comment below what you want us to talk about, because now that Game of Thrones is over and there's really no good shows or movies out right now, aside from the ones we've already spoken about, let us know what you want us to talk about. If you want us to talk about, mortgages and fixed loans and weird shit like that, let us know. If you want us to talk about a specific show or a specific movie or specific property, if you want to talk about music, this is Culture Cast, so there's no stopping us at any subject. Let us know what you want to listen to. My name's Mike from Mike on Audio. As always, like, subscribe, and my cohort over here, Jiles, Gzilla, Giles McCoy.
It's Giles McCoy from @GilesMcCoy.
Except on Instagram.
Yeah, which is @TheGilesMcCoy.
We will find that person. We will find you.
We're coming for you.
We will get @Giles McCoy. And that's where we'll leave it.
Cool. All right. Take care, Betty.
Bye.